Hey guys, I am Salis and I am doing BTech from Mathura in computer science and specialization in AIML and IoT.
And why are you here?
Actually, I want to actually I am weak in English communication and it is very important for job and interview purpose. So I want to learn about some English concepts and strong my English communication. So I will come here.
Okay, actually, is my student in 2001 or 22?
2021 and
21 or
22.
22. But that time, he didn't focus on spoken English because, as you know well, people focus on numbers. And he also does the same thing. But at this time, when he is out of his town, then he feel the necessity of English. Then he return back and learning nowadays how to speak before people. Okay. So firstly, when I tell you anything about learn English and do this thing, then you feel that if I go there and I feel nervous, if I hesitate, if I stuck between some lines, then what happened with me? You feel afraid of speaking and you don't dare to come here. And you can't learn English without coming here. And you think that what happened? If I cannot speak English, I don't want to go anywhere. But when you go outside your town, when you started studying in big cities like Delhi, Indore, Kota, wherever you want to go, then you will feel that English is necessary for us. Without English, you will feel like an disabled person because everyone are using speaking English nowadays. So we should learn English well. And he is courageous boy. He dare to come here and sitting with you. There are a lot of young students and there are also some very standards, girls and boys, 6th, 5th, 4th, so many boys and girls here. But some boys feel ashamed of sitting with the student who is lower than in studies. So dare to speak and dare to come. So when I ask you to come here and start speaking or delivering a speech or tell anything what I'm asking to you, then you should speak. Okay. So tell me something about your college and what are the difficulties you are facing nowadays?
Actually, my college in Mathura, that is GLA University, and
GLA University, the full form of it?
Ganesh Lal Agrawal.
Okay.
It's inspired by honors name.
Yeah.
And I get admission in 2023 in college, and this is my third year of my college. 2 years was finished, and now started my third year. And in second year, I realized I am very weak in English. When I do study in Amba, then feels I think that I am intelligent and I know.
He got 87 number in 12th standards. Not bad that time because the result was so bad. No one get out of in any mathematics or English. But he got 87. It is a good number.
Then, so I think that I am intelligent. I know a lot of things. But when I go outside, then I realize I am only in 0.1% people, and I really didn't know anything, and I was afraid. And when I first of all, actually, in 2022, I am completed my 12th. Then I have go to Kota for JEE preparation. Then in Kota, I realized didn't know anything because in Kota I have a lot of intelligent students. Some students get 95%, some students get 97%, some students get 98%, and I think that I have also in physics 97 numbers. But when I go to Kota, then my first test, I remember that when I completed my first test, then I get only 20 numbers from 100 numbers. So this is very low result.
Why does it happen with you?
Because
it is not with you. It's all with all students.
Yes.
They are intelligent in some subject like physics, chemistry, or math, or bio, or English, whatever. But when they reach the quota and in the time preparing for NEET, IIT, JEE, mains, whatever, then they get every time so less numbers, not so much numbers in their classes. So do you think what is the reason behind it?
Actually, when we do study in 10th and 12th standard, then in this have syllabus is very limitation, and any teacher don't want to learn some extra things. They always learn basic things, and they only give knowledge about according to your subjects. They only focus on questions and answers. They don't try to learn about numericals, and they don't try to learn about the competition.
Yeah, it is always issue that teachers of physics or chemistry or whatever, they don't focus on practical knowledge till now.
Yeah.
They are teaching them how to get good numbers in exams, and after getting good numbers, they will instruct or advertise your photo in the market to get such publicity. But actually, they don't realize that what is the importance of practical knowledge of such subject like physics and chemistry. There are a lot of students who don't know what type of chemical it is, but they read about it. They don't know how the chemical reaction works, but they cram it for exams only. And there is no any lab in chemistry, coaching of any chemistry, but they teach them. But students don't know what is sulfur, what is, I'm weak in chemistry, I don't know some. Actually, I studied in 2012 or 13, then I forgot some chemicals name, but you know well. Okay, so very good. Anything?
So actually, I will try to share my third year experience. In 3 years, I realized every student focus on numbers. They don't want to practical knowledge, and they only think about result. I need a good result, and teacher also focuses on result. They don't think about learning. So result is nothing, and it is not useful for future purpose. It is when you pass out 12, then after 12 anyone don't ask about result, and anyone, and your result do not beneficial for you. But if you try to focus on practical learning, try to learn competition, then it is really help for your future. So don't focus on numbers. You try to learn about practical things, and also aware of competitions exam. So thank you. This is enough.
Very good. Yes, yes. And there are a lot of students who are facing such problems that they don't know anything about practical knowledge, and they feel so low when they preparing for any competitive level exams. So we should focus on it. And there are a lot of people or parents. Hey, शांति से बैठो, छोड़ जाओ. इंग्लिश बोलना फिर हिंदी में आना पड़ रहा है कभी. Try to understand what am I saying and what the other students are saying. Okay. Most of the people say that why do you not teach course in 7th, 8th, 9th or 11th class? And now you can understand that why I'm not teaching question answers in 11th standard or 9th standard, because it is useless. After passing the exam, it will nothing worth it. You know well. So focus on learning grammars or spoken, because it is a language, and we have to learn how to speak, how to understand what to speak, when to speak, and where to speak, and get courage to speak before anyone. Okay. So now who wants to come?